Happy Friday and happy Halloween, everybody. And thanks for your activity so far in October. Hope you haven't stopped yet. There's still hours and hours to go to finish off this month in a great way, which had a very strong middle because of the event we did in Malmö, the gold standard event, and you took action with the great offers we had. So it's been a nice month, including qualifiers for the hemp farm visit next year. So, looking very much forward to confirming exactly who has already qualified to join us at this beautiful place in the southeastern part of Poland where we grow fantastic hemp plants. These were actually some of them planted by our brand ambassadors who visited on the 1st of August. And we brought Dr. Stuart Titus along about 2 months later to help us start the harvesting process of those same plants. So that was a great trip, or both of them. First of all, the brand ambassador trip, the hemp farm visit of 2025, end of July to early August. We had a fantastic time, including a lab visit, a bus ride with a lot of champagne, stopped by in Lublin, had a great lunch in Old Town, and then the rest of the journey was in Yaroslav in Poland, where we have production, warehouse, and hemp fields where the hemp is nowadays grown that actually goes into the pure gold products. Gives us even more control on a daily basis of exactly what's in your product. So, as you might recall from the past, if you've been with us for a while, that we used to use Croatian hemp, for example, great hemp from a mountainous region there. And now the development has been so strong, the advancement in the agricultural part, the strains, the way we do things, that we can be so much more effective with how we make these great products and keep improving them, improving the terpene profile, the cannabinoid profile, and that's why we get results such as the metabolomic study, where we could identify 242 phytocannabinoids in the gold extract. Some of the explanation to that we actually had provided by a laboratory that are very advanced in cannabinoid research and so forth during that hemp farm visit. We went there twice. We actually went there also with Dr. Titus when he came to harvest hemp. He was also at the laboratory, and we could interview and talk to the co-founder of that laboratory, who hopefully you've seen some video from there, some content. Now we want to take you to next year's experience, and the early bird qualification is ongoing. It's until the end of this year. We have a specific set of rules to make it quite simple for anybody to qualify through different routes. And I prefer, or I would suggest that all of you, if you're listening to this now, actually focus on helping three other people qualify, because that's the best thing for you and your business, your future adventures with Kannaway, to bring people along. Go to the hemp farm visit next year, not alone or just with people you know from Kannaway and your upline, perhaps, but actually with your own team. That's going to make a huge difference. There's plenty of time to qualify and to bring people along. So even if these might be even people you don't even know yet. It could be somebody you speak to tomorrow or next week, and you could help them qualify, and they could be helping you qualify at the same time. You could even qualify in different, like through several different methods, as we have some of the people who have qualified already. We'll find out they've actually probably fulfilled more than one of the criteria. And here's what's included. So we're going early September next year. So we're trying to time the harvest and have a harvest party. We have some great plans for next year's trip. The meals are included from when you arrive to your leave. We have a production tour, which is very appreciated. You can see how the hemp is extracted, how it goes through the different cleaning and different processes to end up in the final bottle. We'll have tasting of products in development, and you'll get some samples and gifts. Hemp farm visit with activities. We're going to do a hemp workshop, training, masterclass with Dr. Stuart Titus, surprises, and we're gonna eat and drink hemp. I would like us to be a big group so we can have a proper rave party on the hemp field or something like that. Laser show and great music and drinks. We are looking to bring groups also from outside of Europe, so hopefully we'll have a Japanese delegation join us, so that will be even more fun. Uh, we'll end the whole thing with a great celebration dinner. So right now you can qualify for the actual experience, and the travel voucher qualification starts on 1st of January. So you can also separately earn your way to the farm or to the, let's say, the airport. We'll take care of you from when you arrive. The thing is, right now we have this thing called the PV promo. So even if yeah, so you can only qualify right now for the hemp farm visit part and not the travel. You could actually earn the travel money, the travel cash, by the PV promo and book your tickets already. So there are so many options to join in. First of all, and I know, so if you're watching this on Telegram, these options, these qualification criteria are in the chat. Just scroll upwards. We've sent them out by email. There's videos available. Talk to your upline. If you're interested, if you just would like to be there, let's turn that into you're going to be there. Okay. So there's a difference between wish and desire. Kind of, that would be nice to a real kind of decision and desire to go. Like, okay, I want to go there. I definitely want to make sure that I'm one of them too. Making that part of your future, to locking that in, and assuming and expecting and planning to be there. Those different attitudes or ways of looking at it will determine your day-to-day actions, how you are going to see opportunities and take those opportunities to talk to people and introduce them to the products, to the business, and that way that helps to move you towards your goal. That's how goal setting works. Your brain will look for how to get there. And the more specific you are with your goals, the easier it is for your brain or your, whether it's the subconscious or the conscious or some kind of conscious, to help you get there. So the clarity of your goal and the concreteness really helps. So that's why these trips are great, because they are very concrete. I mean, you're either there or you're not, right? There's no guesswork. And you want to involve all your senses. So when you're making that goal picture and planning to be at the hemp farm, you can actually involve all your senses, the smell, the the visual elements, what it's gonna look like, what you're gonna hear when you're there, involve them in how you kind of plan for your future and imagine yourself being there already. The cool thing with this type of thing is, all five senses or maybe six are involved. The smell and taste as well. You're going to be eating and drinking hemp as well, and being on the hemp field. And if we're just about harvest time, the smell, well, you're going to notice it. The terpenes filling the air. It's a great thing. So different ways to qualify. Option one, become a senior director or higher for the first time as your highest rank by 31st of December. Okay, so this means if you haven't been senior or higher in the past, so that's your new rank, that qualifies you. As simple as that. That's 3,000 elite volume points. That's doable for anybody. That's doable for somebody who joins tomorrow. They can go senior next month. They could go senior by Christmas. It's actually sometimes people have done this in a matter of days. So it's very much doable. So this means you could actually be bringing one of these people. So maybe if this is not you, think of this as being somebody you bring along. Bring a new senior. Make this part of your goal. How to become a senior director? Well, it's 3 teams, 3 legs, 3 business groups, 3 people, or 3 people with more people in their teams, right? A total of 3,000 points in a month. And there's a leg cap, so 60% of the required 3,000 can come from one of those legs. Okay, so you're gonna need at least 1,800 points from outside of the strongest leg. Also remember that PV spillover applies to the other volume, to the volume outside of your strongest leg. So if you have a lot of personal volume, that actually goes into what counts as group volume as well. Option 2, if you are already a senior or higher, that's your like highest rank is already senior director or higher, then you can qualify by improving your rank at which you get paid this year. So whatever your highest rank that you achieve this year, increase it by 1. And 30K and 10K, those are obviously also included nowadays. They are part of the plan now. And that qualifies you. So it means you have to go up to at least executive. So if executive is your next rank, you've been paid at senior and you go up to executive, and executive is the highest pay rank you've achieved this year, then that qualifies you. If you're at executive as your highest rank this year, then it's 10K. From 10K area. So look at your paydash rank. It's very easy to find out. Ask us if you need to. Ask your upline, and then make a plan to take that next step. That next step towards a bigger, better future in Kannaway and join our trip. Option 3, 3,000 personal volume. So this is similar to the option 1, which is 3,000 elite volume in your group. But if you do it yourself, well, that's part of the qualification. You need 3,000 personal volume in 1 month between October and December, and a total of 5,000 in this period between October and December. Which means if you do it in 1 month, if you go diamond, as we call it, in terms of personal volume, diamond level, 5,000 points, that actually qualifies you. And we have the PV promos. You're also going to earn 1,000 euros plus in PV promo bonuses. Okay, so maybe save some of that, book your travel, and you're done. But minimum goals are either October, November, or December. And remember, October is not even over yet, so you could do 3,000 points now in October. You're gonna get 9% bonus on that PV, so you're gonna earn about 270 up to 360 euros from your personal volume in PV promo. And you're on your way to qualifying to the Hemp Farm business next year. Isn't that great? That's incredible. So you're still gonna need that extra 2,000 from November and December, but Christmas is coming up. We have more promos coming up. Black Friday is coming up, so just go for it. Option 4, and I love this option. I think you should really consider this option because this is teamwork. This is how you bring your own team to go, not alone, but with a minimum of 3 people to Hemp Farm. Help 3 brand ambassadors in 3 separate legs in your team to qualify, and by the end of the year, and that qualifies you as well. So your 3, they could be using any of these options, obviously. If you have somebody who's a great retailer and they retail their way to qualify, you have another team member who becomes a senior director, and that's one way. And maybe you have another team member who increases their paydash rank. Those 3 things happening, and you're qualified. So by this quick summary, I hope that we get to see you at the Hemp Farm next year. We're gonna have so much fun. You are never going to regret the decision you made today to be there. And time is on your side. Time is very elastic. Once you get into action and you make things happen, things expand. The universe responds, and possibilities open up. Talk to the next person. Talk to the person you haven't talked to yet, because for whatever reason, they might desperately need a bulk pack or whatever. You just don't know. So take it from there. We still have time to go to finish October strong. You could be on your way to qualifying for the Hemp Farm. You could even qualify tonight. Okay. So that said, have a great end of October.